Celebrity Reflection cruise ship. Really enjoyed the itinerary. Thought that was fantastic.
One of the things that we did on the boat during one of our sea days was a behind-the-scenes tour. And we do that on several of the boats that we're on.
Right. I love to see how it's actually operated and see all the engineering behind it. That's my background, so it really fits in. Now, one of the very interesting things on this tour, they let you take your camera. We normally cannot take cameras. I was very impressed with their staff. This guy knew everything about his boat. He was proud of his boat, and he took great pride in his job, and that's awesome to me. That's what I'm always looking for.
Comforting as a passenger.
It should be. There was no question that those guys had their hands on the helm, and they knew all about that big, large city that we were driving through the sea.
And then, of course, the kitchen areas, galleys, the storage areas where they stored, the freezers and all that. It's always interesting to see how all of that works.
And then you get to the jail, the morgue, and the hospital, which they do have on board, okay? Pretty no one wants to know about.
Right. We don't want to see it, though.
You can end up in cruise jail, so try not to do that.
Let's don't do that.
Let's don't do that. It was one of my favorite behind-the-scenes tours that we've ever taken. It seemed like everywhere we went, there were super knowledgeable people on the bridge, where we spent a long time, and they were actually explaining what the controls were doing.
It was a very good tour.
It was a very, very good tour. Highly recommended if you get into that, just to see how the bed sheets are folded is an amazing thing.
Oh, one of those machines.
We only have one bed. I mean, do we need that? The machine was as big as this room.
Then it sure did fold.
Oh, you're throw them out. There's no question. They could get them through. And also they had hearing. So we were all wearing like a PA system connected to the guide.
So when we went in the loud area, you could still hear because whoever was speaking had the microphone, and then you could hear exactly what they were saying.
Yeah, that was a different take on that kind of tour, and I highly recommend that tour. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button.
We'll see you next time
on Minion.
Gee. Gee.